There are people who they look at a job like mine and they think, man, that just looks easy. That just looks like it would be a really easy thing to do. And I know your perception. The perception is probably, this jackass wakes up about 1 o'clock in the afternoon after drinking all night, rolls into work about 2:30. They turn on the microphone. He just talks, and all he has to do is say Bengals or Andy Dalton. And I'll be honest with you, there are some days that are just like that. Mondays after Bengals games, sometimes the topic is obvious. And then there's the random Wednesday in mid-November when we're too far away from the end of the football season, too far away from the beginning of the football season. We're at the embryonic stages of the college basketball season, which, by the way, how good was that last night? And we're seemingly years away from baseball, where I've really got to work hard to come up with what we're going to talk about. And I'll be honest with you, here is, in a nutshell, today's show. Okay, so there's a golden rule in sports talk radio. There's a few of them. One of them is you can never go wrong talking about the starting quarterback, the local starting quarterback. People say hi to me. You can never go wrong with that. Maybe that's the case. I have almost run out of things to say about Andy Dalton at this stage in the season. Look, none of this stuff really matters right now until we get to the postseason. All the conjecture, but I know I've got to talk about Andy Dalton, and I know I've got to talk about the Bengals. Now, I actually do have one Andy Dalton thought and/or topic today, because I think he needs to get what Joe Flacco got this past offseason. Here's what I want to know. In my business, it's play the hits, and the hits right now are Andy Dalton, but there's other interesting aspects of this team, right? So what other non-Andy Dalton facets to the Bengals right now are you interested in? We've thrown it out there on Twitter. We'll get to that coming up at 4:04. You'll hear Marvin Lewis at 3:04. I do want to talk some college basketball. Wins for UC, for Xavier, and for Kentucky last night. College basketball's opening night, the big event in Chicago last night. I think it's going to be a great year to be a college basketball fan. Greg Doyle's going to join us. He has written about Andy Dalton. Paul Dehner Jr. is going to join us. He covers the Bengals. And Artrell Hawkins tells us what he has seen from Ed Reed on tape. But more than anything, I want to know, besides Andy Dalton, who's such a hot-button topic right now, what about this team interests you? Or do you have something new to say about Andy Dalton? We'll throw that out there on Twitter as well. Show starts today, 3:04. Thanks for watching this little video. See you at 3:04, ESPN 1530.